Hey guys, my name is Starfair, and welcome back to another CubeCraft Lucky Block Skywars video. We are off to this is great. Yeah, I figured it's been a while since I made any PvP videos, so I thought we could go ahead and do that. I've been thinking quite a lot about what I want to do on the channel. Still not entirely sure. You can take the armor, Chief. It's fine by me. I need to get a craft. And so I'm still making decisions, still deciding, trying to figure out what I want to do. But I decided it'd be a good time to just sit down and record a little video. Nothing hurting that. Teammate, don't light me on fire. That blaze is still there already. Ew, auto bow. Gross. Okay, that's gonna help us like a bit. But yesterday, Technoblade's father posted this video. We're gonna die. Yesterday, Technoblade's father posted this video, or this song. There's a link to a song by The Killers. And in that song, it was a song that Technoblade had wanted shared before he had passed away. And Technodad didn't really know when to share it because he couldn't really put it in the video, right? Because it's got copyright music. And so he didn't. But he shared it. And it was the interlude and exlude by the Killers, and it's just this really powerful song where, you know, they're talking about how it's good to have you with us even if it's just for the day. Outside the sun is shining, it seems like heaven isn't far away, or some of the lines that they share from the little video. But it really got me thinking just about life and just kind of how powerful that is. Like, I feel like we often take life for granted a little bit. Like, you know, it's good that you're here. It's good that anyone is here for that matter. Even if it's just for a day. Even if it's just for a little while, you know. Not everyone's always going to be here. Life is far from perfect, but at least we can live in a moment, you know. And yeah, it just kind of got me thinking. I've also been reading this book. It's called 4,000 Weeks, and it's basically about how in life, that's kind of more or less, depending on how long you live, that's kind of all the time that you may have, is just 4,000 weeks. And it kind of begs the question of, like, what are you going to do with that time? You know, how are you going to make the most of it? And I think that's just a really interesting question. GG. But anyways, I'm thinking about this idea of 4,000 weeks, that we need to have 4,000 weeks. Kind of like that Killer song. Like, we don't know, you know, if it's going to be our last day, or if it's going to be anyone we know, if it's going to be their last day, you know. This is the worst bridge I've ever made. It's just a lot of up in the air, and that's kind of what it is with part of life. But one of the things I really like from that book, it's kind of just this weird thing, but he talks about how, you know, in this life we're really not going to have time to do everything, right? Like, that's just like a statement of fact. Like, you don't need to be religious or anything to get that vibe. Like, it's just straight up, we're not going to have time to do everything we want. And so then it kind of becomes like, what are you going to do with your life? And me being like a college student, that kind of hits home a lot because, you know, I mean, a lot of us, whether you're going to college or even in high school, there's a lot to wonder about, you know, a lot to think about with your future and what you're going to do and what it's going to be. And so it's really making sure that we use our time appropriately and importantly. Let's see. I'm not sure what my game plan is here. Nice job, team. But I think that's an important question for all of us to kind of look at in our lives. Like, how are we going to make the most of it? And so I've been thinking about that in regards to, like, the channel and stuff like that. And just what am I going to do to, like, live in the moment? And I think living in the moment is a bit of it's just something that people talk about a lot, but it doesn't quite make sense, because, like, you're already living in the moment, and that's something he talks about a little bit, too, because he's like, I mean, you can't live out of the moment, right? Like, you're already in the moment. There's not you can't get yourself into a special zone to be more in the moment. It's just kind of what you are already, which I think is a powerful thing, because it kind of, where did that come from? Oh, hi. Oh gosh. You played yourself. So, I don't know, I think in essence of, what is that? Oh, it's literally just a rabbit. I think in essence of what I'm trying to say here is, you know, I don't know, we're not going to have time to do everything we want to do. It's kind of really up to us to make the most of that time. You know, it's difficult to live in the moment. We're kind of already there, living in it. And it's really up to us if we're going to choose to spend that time doing good things, important things, and things that matter. Because in the end of the day, why are there so many blazes? At the end of the day, I think just the more good things we can do, the better. But that's just me. But I think it can be a scary thought as well. Like, there's just thinking about death and things to come. But the way I see it, I guess, or I've come to kind of see it through just different experiences I've had in my life, is it's not really something that we should fear, or at least it's not healthy to fear, because we can find ourselves just getting so caught up in these fears, and it hurts us, and it scares us, and we don't know anything to do about it, you know? And so I think it's, oh gosh. I think it's normal to be afraid. Oh! But I think it's more important that we also realize that, yes, death is a thing, but it's also important to be grateful and thankful for the life that we do currently have. It's perhaps even a greater miracle that we're even alive in the first place, as some philosophers might say, you know? And so I guess just at the end of the day, I'm grateful for the opportunity we've had to have experiences with great YouTubers like Technoblade, even if it was just for a little while, and knowing that whatever the future brings, it's, you know, it's kind of what we make of it, and hopefully we choose to make something good about it. Because we never know when it's going to end or what's going to happen. Die. Yes. Diego's dog. We need to get to cover. Alright, let's dab on this kid. He is weak. Please die. Oh, I think he's the last guy. Yes! But anyways, guys, that's just kind of the short little thoughts and stuff that I wanted to share with you. I just really felt like making a video, so I just thought I'd spit that out. And I guess at the end of the day, that's probably where we're going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching, and just go and do something good.